My friend real sick of that. Help him. Lovely day. All right. Feel the light coming from my soul. Your anger is like grasping to a burning hot coal. Rise up. Rise into the and radiate the soul. Yeah, I've been busy doing something. Oh no, I'm doing good now. No headache in it. No headache today. Just busy. My friend real sick, so supporting. Overworking or whatever. Meaningful day. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Moon Barbie. I know a lot of people are waiting, so thank you for your patience. I normally get on earlier, but today sometimes life needs you in different ways. Not online. You know what I mean? Even though I'm on here a lot, it's been I have friends in real life too, not too many. Sometimes the local friend needs you, sometimes your wife needs you. And sometimes you need you. So sometimes if I'm too tired, I end the stream early. Today probably going to end the stream earlier just because fatigue from being busy today. Luckily, it's not all the time. From time to time. Welcome, Vivian. We got Slime King. We are addicted to your energy. Oh, that's not a good sign. You need to love your damn self. Not addicted to my energy. That's when I hear that, I go, shoot, I need to not. Maybe I should stream less. Hello, welcome, Mega Fool. Well, the beautiful part is we can serve people wherever we are. Let me know how the audio is, everybody. Is it 100? Is it 100? Honey. Por favor. Welcome. Thank you for your patience. She says, you don't even know how much you have helped me, but I do. I'm just glad to hear that everyone's having a positive time and a little negative sometimes, just because helping people be difficult, Like, actually helping people is difficult. We're not just... Sometimes I can seem real mean. Are your friends spiritual too? Absolutely. For real. All my friends, all into different, all spiritual, but they're spiritual in a different way. Here, let's get bring some crickets. Bring out the crickets. Bring out the mango. I think I'm the only one that have this. The leader of the mango gang. Don't eat, if your family own a mango farm, don't even tell me, okay? Don't even. Banana, oh. Ooh. Banana's fine. Mango nana. Yeah. Yadom. I've been thinking, I think I need to make a 30-minute Thailand hour. Or Thailand people time, because there's been more Thai people. Like, all right, Thailand time. That's when I talk to them more. You know? Maybe from time to time, 15 minutes. Because I know they're trying to crack some jokes with me. Indonesia. I mean, they like to crack jokes. Luckily, I know I'm good at better at cracking jokes in Thai than speaking Thai sometimes. It's a weird thing. Hard to explain, yo. You know? Feel the light coming from my soul. Your anger is grasping. Your anger. Rise up, rise into the sun, and radiate the soul. In lots of Indonesia, huh? How they say hi over there? Salamat apo. Is that Indonesia? Maybe not. Maybe I think that's Filipino. Yeah, I have no shame in laughing at my own jokes. Salamat siang waktu. Me, I'm Gemini Taurus. My birthday on the cusp. But that's all you need to know. Salamat siang. London. Is there a lot of sound healing happening tonight, brothers, sisters? Yeah. I just want to enjoy being here. I don't want to be pretentious, you know. That's why I just be myself. Sometimes I'm gonna yell at some people, but it's gonna be with love, because they just not getting, they need it. Some people, they need you to be a little bit more firm. Can't be nice all the time. You know what I mean? Apo. Because I pay attention. I want to help people. I don't want to just be an influencer that just parrot stuff for people to tap like. I want to actually make a difference. Janelle, Jaman, welcome Shane and Justin. All right. Booster seat for my singing bowl. activate my mango first. Okay, activate it. Welcome Michael and Sister D and Seashell. Welcome. No gentle parenting from GT. I definitely did not grow up with parents who were gentle. Actually, most of my teachers, like the master was not gentle. My parents were not gentle. Lots of spanking. For real. But the food was dope. I don't know if that makes up for it though, but what makes up for it is that my life is great today. You know what I mean? The Thai food be hitting, but also my butt be, you know. You know what I mean? I'm not sure that's a healthy trade. The food is hitting. Welcome Hendrik, thank you. Happy Tuesday, Wednesday. Dang, when I'm gone for 2 months, what's gonna happen to y'all? It'll be a test, right? That's okay. Sounds of Pangea. He livestream consistent. Right, Sounds of Pangea. A lot of people go there. He's gonna be doing it. To think schoolmasters could strap kids. Oh yeah, I remember in kindergarten, we got in line to get spanking. But that's Thailand. Thailand back in the day, you know. You know, we were making poppers. The thing that makes sound, the triangle thingy. How many poppers you made, that's how many spanking you get in front of the class. Ooh. I was good at making them. Dang. You know what I mean? I guess I'm used to kind of the Yet you sit beautifully. Thank you for noticing my beautiful sitting. Back then, the teacher would check your nail. You had a long nail, they just give you a head on the hand. You get in line. Thailand. I don't know if that in America, but a little bit different. I guess that's why everybody nice over there. I like to call everybody by, like, your name's easy to call, Moon Barbie, but some people, they got numbers in their name. I'm hello, VKC. Alright, some people got 7 numbers in their name. I'm like, hey you know what I mean? They're not even putting in no effort. Hello, 369. Get low. Oh, look, just for real. Some people, they got elusive names. Sometimes they have names that are cursive, or they have like technical. They got a technical name. It's like their name is like a riddle. You just sit there. Is that saying honey or homie? It's like they got a whole riddle. You be meditating, reading some people's name. Yeah, I do appreciate the people easy to read. God. IG effin Bussin one. Come glory. Got Jeff here. Like reading a license plate through the mirror. Yeah. Matcha, yeah, I mess with matcha. I drink Ali. I do drink ceremonia matcha from time to time. Mid-grade, whenever I've tried to drink culinary grade matcha, don't. You're gonna be disappointed unless you mix it with something else, like a frappuccino or something. If you're gonna drink it raw, you gotta get ceremonial. But if you mix it with milk and stuff, but if you get the bougie kind and you mix it with milk too. But I don't even drink milk nowadays. You know what I mean, mate? Oh, hello, somebody copy and pasting. God bless you, thank you for coming by. It's hard to have a conversation with somebody starting their first sentence as like a whole Bible, 3 Bible verses. 3 quotes from Jesus. Like, okay, at least say hello. There's, we're human, by the way, unless you want. You can talk to us normally. No one likes ads. People just let's say hi. Hello. Just be a good human being. That's how you can really inspire people. Welcome, Jamie Britt. Nice to see you. Welcome to the authenticity party. And this is the mango gang meeting. Wait, it's not looking like a mango right now. It looks like a piece of bread. So just maybe in 5 minutes it'll be regular again. But it is a mango. What is this? Are you giving communion? Whoa. Are you giving communion? Are you Buddhist? I was raised Buddhist, but I choose to practice happiness with results. I'm less concerned about the labels and more, I just want to live happily. Some people, they label themselves, but they're not happy. You know what I mean? I just want to be fulfilled, content, experience daily joy. Yeah, exactly. I'm Buddhist and happy, says Jay. I'm glad you're Buddhist and happy. Welcome, Vivian. Says, guess we needed the strict parent and teachers. Exactly. It's about being happy, whatever you are. Because when you have joy, you can share joy. But when you're not joyful, you share that too. I have mango. Okay. I share mango. When you're genuinely happy, you can share genuine happiness. But what happens if you're not genuinely happy? You smile on the outside, but inside you feel like crap. People run away from you for whatever reason. You have a good heart. But how come people run away? Brit says, I want to become a lay Buddhist. Then thought I've already been doing the work already, so I'm just focusing more on the label. The Buddha did not instruct anyone to start Buddhism. The moment somebody started the religion Buddhism, it instantly got watered down and people started disconnecting with the teaching because we just follow the teaching, but many people don't practice it. So instead of practicing and connecting with the Buddha nature, we just call ourselves Buddhist. We follow the practice, but some people don't practice, but still Buddhist. As with every mystical teacher, but I don't say that but you have to know how to. I only say that in here because I'm not, in this community, we're very unifying and respectful. But if you go other place and you say that message, it might offend some people because ego. You know what I mean? That's why I'm grateful for one love. People, I love to see people get along. Especially people who have difference in beliefs and opinion, and we still get along. Yay! It restores faith in humanity that people get along even though we're different, rather than divide because we're different. Most people would agree with that statement but don't practice it. It's kind of interesting to recognize that, right? That's why I love the word one love. But what's deeper than that is to just get people together and have everybody feel one love. And through you see that at concerts. But you have to pay for it. It's amazing to see people gather and get along freely without it being a corporate thingy. It's kind of, So I'm grateful for people to come together for peace. The weird part is there's more people getting together randomly to yell at people sometimes. They say, be the change you wish to see in the world. And then they go and do that. It's kind of counter, but when you don't have wisdom, you don't have wisdom. So that's why wisdom is the diamond that helps the world feel the shine. The shine. Ethan says, did a story yesterday about dementia patients being in extracurricular groups in order to try to keep their memory active. I thought about what your friends and teachers are doing for free. It's a great thing to embrace community. It makes me sad that a lot of older folks just get dumped in retirement homes and have no genuine daily support other than holidays. So it feels like a dream. Because a lot of the mainstream culture is so disconnected. But the way we can connect people is by grassroots, build little communities and just we all can start a little community of 5-10 people. In the retirement home, Sister Jane, she started a little community. In that group, they got 2 groups now, one for self-reflection and one for meditation in assisted living. Right? I take care of the local group. On every Sunday, I show up and do sound healing. Right now, it's about 30 to 40 people, well, maybe 30. Because when we changed location, before it was a bit more casual at the park, a lot of distraction, but 150 people show up, but they're not locked in. Because they're not really showing up only for one thing. They show up to chill, dancing, drumming. So there's a ton of distraction. So people don't actually go very deep sometimes. Like in here, we do a lot of deep meditation because it's a lot easier to gather people like this, a lot less effort on your part to show up, so you could show up more consistently. But the difficult part is for you to show up consistently, I have to show up super consistently. And then we meditate together and build something together. So grateful for the people spreading peace and love. We need the grassroots more than the big one. Many people waiting for the big. When's the next session? Soon. I kind of go with the, recently I just kind of been focusing on connecting with y'all more. When it feels right, that's when the music begins. Yeah. It's just a crucial part of trust is connecting with you on a heart level to where when you're here, you feel like you're heard, your voice matters, rather than I just start right away and don't really say hi as much. So it's kind of what I've been shifting towards, the authenticity and the connecting with people. I do. It's easier for me to start right away, but it's hard because many people don't get to say hi, and then they fall asleep right away. Like Diane, she would just last 30 minutes if I start right away. But now we get to say hi, you get to feel a sense of community, and then we go into a sound healing journey. What gets me out of bed is that I love my life. I love everything that I do in my life. And to maintain it, I have to go to the gym. I have to exercise. I have to watch my weight. I have to watch my posture, watch my energy, so that I can keep doing this every day. And everything donation based. It's like a dream. Wow. But requires a lot of daily devotion and commitment. But my astrology season coming, Gemini Taurus, since I'm on the cusp, I see it 2 months of just big mountain coming. I was born in Thailand. Yeah. And then the full moon is in a couple days, right? May 1st. Yeah, Friday, full moon. And then that means in May, blue moon, 2 moons in 1 month, May 1st and May 31st. So lock in. All right. A lot of people trying to go to Thailand right now. For sure. Emmanuel lives in Thailand, but I think he was born in somewhere Romania or something. And then there's Thai people. Oh, hello. I'm Thai. Says, welcome, Kun Ann. Well, we called a lot of people in here. We call J Ann. Keep it. Illuminate. How long? How about 30 minutes? 30 minutes. I think a better plan is 15, 15, and 15. Okay. We're going to do 15, 15, and then after 30 minutes, chill a little bit more, do 15. Yes, Hong Thai. ยาดม ผสมสมุนไพรสูตร2 herbal inhaler. I guess natural herbal inhalers. My Thai not too, I'm American Thai, so. All right, 30 minutes. Or 15, excuse me. Welcome, sister Christy. We got Cinerex. Sawadee. Let's do a body, mind, enlightenment. First one, relax body. Second one, relax mind. And then third one, enlightenment. Okay? Relax. Relax your body. There we go. Hello, Lori. Relax your body, por favor. We just completed relax your body. Now we relax your mind. Welcome, everybody. We've got one more meditation right after this one for enlightenment, or wishing for people to wake up, activate the light within, gain more wisdom, radiate love and peace, if they're not already doing it, and be authentic. How are we feeling so far? More centered. Full moon coming in 2 days. Relaxed and happy, grounded and calm. Mystic village in high demand lately. I see, please take care of your body. That's the message recently. I see a lot of brothers, sisters. My friend, super sick because abandonment of body. We have to pay attention to body, mind, and act, being centered. You know, I sit here a lot. I have back spasm, but I strengthen my back to reduce and get rid of the spasm. Because you have to take care of yourself. Today, no headache, because I take care of myself. I ended the stream earlier last night. Love your damn self. Por favor. We say love your damn self because many people don't do it. They know to do it, but don't. What's up with that? Neon Triforce has been coming in here on a daily. What he say? I'm backed up and bloated from all the fried greasy food I've been eating. Every day. Oh. If you know that's the problem, we should eat more fried greasy food. Wait. No, You need to join my gang. But they don't. The mango drop on the ground. Sad mango on the ground. No, we love you. They... You know what's the... Oh, thank you. Destroy all or nothing. Thank you. There's a lot of ways to eat better, y'all. Like guacamole. It's dope. Guacamole. Fruit. Grapefruit. I know you have to go to the grocery aisle. Ooh, no. Grocery store. Everywhere else, you know what I mean? What is that green thing? Lettuce. Don't even show me the other one, kale. That's where all the healthy stuff is over there. People look in the grocery aisle over there like, I'm gonna stay in the potato chip section. Do you notice the potato chip section is one giant aisle like this? Next to it, soda sections. Another big aisle. The healthiest stuff they got a row of, right? Really far away from the vegetable over there. Does French fries count as vegetable? Some people, right? I didn't know. Sometimes you don't know. Does that count? Thank you, Alicia. I think one thing we could all do more here. Just drink more water. That's easy to do, but you just gotta have water on hand. That's why I have this gigantic thing. I don't have an excuse to make because just gotta refill. But instead, 2-liter soda in their hand over here like that. That's what I used to drink. 3-liter. Thank you, Sister Kara. You just have a good source of water, reverse osmosis, remineralization filter. Make the water taste good too. Makes the water taste. When the water tastes good, you're trying to drink more. When the water, can you show some of your ad-libs? You really want to hear it right now? I mean, if you really want to. You're really trying to. See here.
Mystic Village, man. Where my mango gang at? Love your damn self.
Okay. Thank you, Sister Care. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody's support, keeping the mission of Mystic Village going, positive people. No one haggling you for likes, follows, subs all the dang time, where you can just chill, no ads. Just good people, good energy. And it's possible through everybody, little laughing tacos, a little here and there. Thank you for everybody's blessing. I just trust so much, that's why. My B-Day is on the cusp of Gemini Taurus. I lean more towards Gemini. The Taurus signs just come out when needed, Dog says, should I delete my Twitter? I give it way too much time. I mean, are you spending the time on there doing something good that makes your life better? Or distracting? When you don't have a healthy relationship with it, oftentimes you have to cut it for a while. I don't play video game very much. Sometimes I have a little game on my phone, but I have to make sure I don't get attached to it because, I'm trying to sleep. You know what I mean? Some things just make your life not work. Like playing a 3D game. Anything that's in 3D, I can't play it because it makes me in that world. And I'm not trying to be over there. I'm trying to be in the moment. You know what I mean? So that's why I can't play immersive games, because I'm more immersed in my life already. And it's a better thing. But some people can have a healthy relationship with it. I just don't. Admitting you don't have healthy relationship with things is maturity. Some people don't have healthy relationship with things, but it's hard to admit because it means you might have to let it go. The ego doesn't want to hear that. So we pretend it's fine. So it's up to you to see, do you have a healthy relationship with it or not? Or you will pay the price for it. What they say? He says, I debate people, but it makes my head hurt, and I'm at my breaking point. All that energy to debate people and your life not even getting better. Imagine that passion that you have debating people. You can put that energy somewhere else that makes your life better. That's why I don't debate people. We have a difference in opinion, and that's okay. Oh, that's you. Oh, I'm glad that's working out for you. Just for me, something else works. The end. But the thing is, I don't know the results. I don't know. I want to have a discussion with people. I want to have a heartfelt connection so I can learn from them. I learn from people's life when I just meet them. It's better to learn about them rather than try to teach each other. And that's the scary part for most people. They don't want to be vulnerable because it could be used to attack people who are debaters. So people who debate oftentimes don't really like to show the details of their life because it could be used against them, making people not really who they truly are. Ill. So tiring, you know what I mean? All right, let's do one more. One more. Spiritual awakening. in the middle. Is a frequency device. It helps many people meditate better. In the world where there's a lot of noise, it just shows visualization of the frequency, and they can breathe with it. I sometimes like to look at it too. Yeah, it's not for everybody, but the frequency of everything. My voice. Singing bowl. Yeah, well, the vertical, because some people watch vertical, that's why. Yeah, I just have it on during the deep meditation time because it actually helps a ton of people. That's why I keep it on. More than you realize. Right, meditation's very difficult, but with assistive tools, it helps people to slow down. Incorporate some of the chants with the flutes. From time to time we do that. Thank you. How's everybody's energy today? Yeah, I'm here to be effective and to be useful to many, many people. When you only have one tool, it's difficult for people who are new to the world of relaxation and breathing. It's really boring for people who's new to it, but they know it's good for them. They hear they need it, but they just can't get started. So we do so much to help them relax. Down to the frequency, even the lighting in here, the ambience inspires people to chill. But yeah, not everyone's gonna like some of the tools. Luckily, there's many ways to just not look at me. To not see. Double full moon tired, says Paula, but good energy. Tina says, I'm at the midline with my energy. It's been good. A lot of people healing their body this season. More is coming. Welcome Passport says, I came here because I needed some healing and I'm 23 years old. Don't want to grow in a bad mental state. I'm glad to hear that you know to take care of your mental health. Some people don't know what that even is. So it's good to see younger people healing, maturing earlier. So that they don't have to, because when you gain wisdom, your life becomes a lot better because you learn how to navigate through life. Because you got a lot of tools on how to keep yourself grounded and calm rather than crash out, being all effed up, poisoned on their own mind and revenge. Jennifer says, I started receiving so much I couldn't process, so yesterday I just did nothing, almost. I'm glad you have the blessing of being able to do nothing and grounding yourself. This Gen Z is going to need to find inner peace for this upcoming world. It's not just Gen Z, but it's everybody living in the world of 5G internet. It's just the younger generations being attacked by brain rot content more. Because they're more susceptible to it. When I see skippity toilet, I get why people, I get that why that's a thing, but I'm like growing up, I remember watching Austin Powers like 30 times. Was it the one with Mini-Me? I think I watched it so much every day. Mainly because Mini-Me. It's hilarious. The laser. But nowadays, right? But in my generation, we didn't have super fast internet. We had dial-up. The edge. Dial-up. 56K modem. Netscape, AOL 5.0. Right? But I grew up in the same internet. It got faster. We had DSL, people had DSL, but some people, not as bougie, not, we didn't see why we needed faster internet. We didn't see why we needed the latest iPhone, because it was like, you couldn't afford it, so you didn't think about it. You just had a regular phone. Right? You had a flip phone, sidekick, and slow internet. But it was slow enough to play some games, chat with the AIM messenger. But nowadays, you can video chat from the phone to somebody across the world. Kind of wild. Back then you had to buy a card, like a phone card or a gold card to do international calls. Now we don't even think about how that used to be like a thing. Texting used to cost money. Right? Every text costs money. And we definitely were on the phone more because it was the most efficient way to really engage and connect. No Discord yet. No group chats just yet. But we play Gunbound with people. Nowadays you can just live in Minecraft. You could live inside, you could just go on about your life, survive, and come back and spend your life in the game. It's a unique time. Hello, Tanya. Tanya says, I truly used to think if I had money, I could help this family, and it was never about money. It's really hard to teach people that, sister, as you know. It's so difficult because we've been brainwashed to think that money will fix all our problems, and people repeat that so much. Right? If I just had it, all my problems would go away. And then when you know people who don't worry about money, you see they have other problems. People raised by the iPad are more antisocial, said Passport Flyer. That's a big cause of the loneliness epidemic. What you said about living in the game world, it's basically a simulation. We give all our hours to the game world, which is why it's called the Matrix. It's another layer of it, right? There's so many layers of manipulation control to keep people asleep. A digital world to keep everyone maintained and happy. It's one thing. Addictive foods, another. We'll never question it as 1 in 3 people will die from a heart attack. It's not us, but we'll have Wingstop every other day. Not me, of course. It's like happening right in front of us, but we're unaware because this hypnotic spell and matrix is so strong that we're unaware that we're being controlled and that we could break it. But it's very difficult because it's like 30 layers of programming you have to break. And how do you break it? It's so difficult. So that's why people who hit rock bottom or go through a really rough time in life hit this stage of their life called existential crisis, making them question their reality and existence and break and shatter many layers of this illusion. Many layers, but there's so many layers that if you don't keep going, there might be 20 more layers. You just got through 10. And so you have to keep going deeper and seeing what other matrices is like blocking, right? Is it that's blocking me? What's manipulating? And so that's why meditation is very dangerous for people who want to keep you ignorant and control you. It's very dangerous. But the universe always working in harmony. Everything's working to be balanced and harmonious on the planet. Always. Yin and yang is always flowing. If there's ever a time where there's great fear, love's already rising. And when love's already rising, here are more challenges happening. But if you don't see that reality, we might not be paying attention. That's why we have to be constantly paying attention and slowly improve. Stay humble and slowly move. That's why you hear the ancient story of the rabbit and the turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. But they want everybody to act like a rabbit. It's still true to this day, that rabbit and turtle story. It's like, it's cute, but many people acting like a damn rabbit nowadays, even though the story is saying slow and steady. Nope. Let's get lit today. Doink. Divorce. Joint. Heartbreak. Drunk driving. Oh, another heartbreak. Relationship. Heartbreak. Oh, they say slow and steady wins the race, but everyone acting like a rabbit. We don't listen to the ancient stories and apply. Right? Everyone knows that story. The turtle and the rabbit racing. The turtle just steadily going. Rabbits gifted and talented, so they don't, right? But not humble. Lose focus. Rabbit keeps getting into accidents. The rabbit stop at the wing stop. The rabbit chasing a quickie. Like that's the turtle is slow. That's why the people who try to manipulate you, they try to get you to get rich quick scheme is everywhere. Right? NFT, meme coins, shortcut to being millionaire, lottery, casino. Sports gambling, that's one of the worst ones that I know. Oh, sports gambling is so destructive. And so when you don't want to build things slowly, when you want a shortcut, it leads to people being open to corruption because it's get rich quick rather than do the right thing. So the world is filled with people who follow the get rich quick scheme. And then we get jealous that we don't have the latest iPhone, even though you don't need it. But we get tricked into thinking we need it to be happy. That we need the Tesla to be happy. That we need the Tory Burch slip-ons. That we need the air suspension on our car. Rims that are 2 sizes larger, wheels poking out, trunks that pop open, swaying in left and right. Another layer of the matrix. Swaying and swaying. Pop my trunk, love my damn self, man. You have to see what makes content viral. Is virality healthy for humanity? It's about clout chasing, getting attention. I start to realize, do I need to go viral? Like, is it in alignment with my principles and values? What's the cost? It makes people attached to the need for false, attention. But it's a really sharp and high dopamine. With money attached to it too. So they reward you the more you can trigger it. But is it healthy for humanity to be rabbit brain? Y'all tell me. You know how many people come here saying they have ADD and ADHD? That's most people nowadays. Because we're living in an age of hyper information, and you get rewarded by pumping out hyper information, making everybody hyper attention. So that's why I don't try to go viral through dopamine hit. We gotta spread authenticity, We have to spread something that genuinely works, which takes time to figure out. How can we spread something authentic? But sometimes the authentic stuff doesn't grow because the algorithm doesn't reward that. A lot of people try to grow on social media, but they don't because they're doing something so authentic, but nothing that helps them grow online. So you have to see what's the right balance. That's why I love live streaming so much, because it helps people to really talk with people, right? We slow it down. We get to just be for a little bit. And sound healing helps. And learning how to speak in a way that's relaxing and engaging, but not need to make hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Brother Thanet, and this is the Mystic Village. This is called a Tibetan singing bowl. Wow, it's a sound vibrational instrument made in Nepal. And it radiates sound just like a... And so it makes everyone kind of need that tone to even pay attention. Because through years of doing it, they've trained us. These free social media apps have trained us. That's why the most subscribed person in the world, Mr. Beast, that's why his content, do you see how it's like hyper dopamine? Every jump, every skip, every but his content not focused for me. They want your children. We know to stop. They know the children are the most vulnerable, and they aim for that. So that, because when you capture 3-4 generations of consciousness, they're gonna be fans for life. Is it a healthy thing to be a fan of things that make your brain hyper and disconnected? Of course not. Is it profitable? Hell yeah. Oh, that's it right there. That's it. It's like some people are more passionate in like Star Wars and Pokemon and anime than their own self-happiness. But they don't know. They don't know that. Right? Yeah, I just got a new Star Wars. I'm happy. But they don't feel it in here. In here it's just, yeah, I just got the new Pokemon card. A Bubble Mew. That's my chase card. And then once they get it, the dopamine, there you go. I need another chase card. So they thought the joy that they felt was in here, but they've been hooked by corporation. It's never enough. But nobody notices the difference sometimes. That's the matrix. We think that we're happy and we don't even know that we're not genuinely happy because we never ask the question, am I genuinely happy when I get this thing? Whatever the thing is. Now, if you're genuinely happy, you get it. But before you can find genuine happiness, you have to go through heartbreaks, divorce, and sadness. Why? Why not just help people gain wisdom now so they don't have to go through heartbreak, divorce, sadness, right? Abusing money, right? Bad health. Like, why don't we, because that path, no money, right? You make a lot of less money from people who are aware, awake. But when people who don't know, when people not aware, not awake, no wisdom, it's never enough. Great for corporations. Oh, the numbers go up, everyone gets a bonus. But at what cost? Look at our humanity. It's why I have to follow the path of right livelihood. I can't get involved in something that's not authentic because there's so much. That's why everything I do is donation based. Because I just follow the ancestors' guidance. Super difficult. But I have faith. I think many people here have faith too. That's why we meet each other. I don't want our people to have to go through hell to wake up. There's a better way. Help them experience the light earlier on so that they don't have to fall down to that. That's why I'm here. Shoot, if this is on my watch, this is on our watch for the people who decide to be light worker. This is on our watch. I'm not gonna let, on my watch, I'm gonna do my best, whoever cross path with me, so they don't fall. Rise them up, help them find a light, and then they find out that, yes, that's the dream. That's the dream. We're in the dream. We're living the dream. Now improve the dream. That's why you see me enthused. I asked for this long time ago. Because I see, wow, if I can wake up from ignorance, like layers and layers and layers of programming that kept me sad, and go, who I think I should be, who they told me to be, who I'm expected to be. Just be. Just be. Life-changing. Life-changing. Use the restroom. Thank you. My water was slow. Yeah, this is a crown chakra. Back in the day when we used to memorize people's numbers. Back in the day when we didn't need to use area codes. It was just 7 numbers. Back when the phone used to do this. I went to Thailand last time and I took a photo of a phone booth. I was like, ooh, vintage. The phone booth was in like the jungle. It was like, yeah, the tree was growing in the phone booth. I'm like, it looked for real. I had to take a picture of that. That's like, dystopian kind of, or they call like a future rotary phones. Yeah. Oh my! The day of the beepers. That didn't last too long. Beepers, beep beep, right? Somebody said you had to stretch the cord to have privacy. Oh yeah. Back in the days where the girls would call my house and my mother would pick up. I remember I had a girlfriend. She was calling like 40 times, and my mother had to pick up. Oh, he's not here right now. I might bring back the beeper. I wonder if the beeper would even work now. There's no... The phone is the beeper. You can... Some people say they have two phone lines. One line for internet, one line for phone. Like, whoa. Y'all were ahead. Whoa. Y'all were ahead of the time. You got two phones, one for internet. I didn't live in that tax bracket, you know. Three-way calling. Three-way calling back then cost money. I remember we would like had a group call on the phone, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess not. Thank you, Ray Ray. Now, can y'all believe it? We're having a gigantic group chat right now. Back then, this would have cost like thousands. Like texting cost more than calling back then. Right? Every text was money. Information. So weird. But you can only call them after 9 p.m. I think that was whatever the rule was, right? Oh shit. Right? Text and call unlimited after 9 p.m. nights and weekends. Crazy now. People just don't even call each other that much. How the world changed so. It took time. It's like I remember the first time I heard LOL, and I was like, what the heck is LOL? Low. And then the LMAO. What's Lamao? And then, you know, yeah, and then they come out with all these new FYI or Ethan, I thought you went to bed already. They just can't leave the stream, man. "9 a.m. over there." Or maybe oh, you're working at okay. They waking up 9 a.m. You in the UK? London. Lundy. Thank you. South Coast London. Shout out to a lot of people from London over here. Say, thank you. A lot of Taiwanese, lots of Taiwanese people here. The brick phone, my brother bought the first big brick phone home in the late 80s and I was mesmerized. I wonder how that felt, like seeing somebody have a mobile phone for the first time in the 80s. You know what I mean? I gotta do a little demonstration for y'all, you know? You were the talk of the town. What is it? That's a cell phone. Oh, what? A cell phone. It's a cellular phone. You can talk on the phone without the line. Oh my lord. It's like, let me try that. Like thinking who you can call wirelessly, right? Hey, how about I call my own? I'm gonna call my own house. Hey mom, it's me. It's me. I'm outside. I'm in the backyard. I'm in the attic. Sorry, this call costed $10. Oh, shoot. Somebody says this is the sleep deprivation part of the stream. If that's what you want to call it, sure. It's 3 a.m. bedtime over. Wait, what? Okay, we do one flute. We do one flute gang for you. One for the flute gang. Shout out to the London. The English people. Very good sounding flute. And also my skill to EQ and all these things has improved a lot. So the sound can like, whoa. One more. This one is actually called the Meditation Flute by Eric the Flute Maker. Haven't named this one yet, but this has a like a Oriental. No, it's called, yeah. This is a meditation flute, which is very Japanese inspired and a little bit mixture of like an Egyptian tone too. Yeah, you can ask a question, no worries. I'm just kind of going with the flow. You know, sometimes it's a flute, like, pick me up, please. Don Homer has a question. What's up, man? Welcome, ครับ Jessie. I mean, Mum Silly. Oh, thank you, Takashi Kyoto. Mum Silly. Madam. Madam. Is this a soundproof room? Not really, but it's acoustic treated with moving blankets. Yeah. It's enough to get by till the big show. Homer says, I've been listening to you talk about doing the work to improve your life and how a lot of people don't do it or don't do anything. And I'm wondering what you think the best way to encourage people is to take action. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Be the change. Why am I able to get people to take action? Because I show up consistent, devoted, right? Lots of tools, lots of techniques. Sometimes it feels like the thing people struggle with the most is having the energy to change things in their life they don't like. Because they don't give energy to the good thing. They give more energy at not negativity, but mediocrity, which is like subpar energy. We give a lot of energy to mediocrity. Like most people aren't spending energy on negativity, really. It's mediocrity that people are spending more time in. Well, it's hard to really improve your life when you settle for mediocrity. People who love mediocrity, they love entertainment and distraction. Because it keeps you doing nothing but just entertained and amused. Ugh. It's okay that we like some distraction. But not too much. Not so much that your life doesn't improve. I worked at the Cheesecake Factory. I work one shift. But then every day the manager asks me if I want to work, and I don't know how to say no because I don't have good boundaries in the past. So I say yes all the time. I work myself. I was working doubles every day because somebody just didn't want to come to work every day. I got so tired, I realized I have a lot of money saved, but I have no vision for my money. I'm just good at working. If I just work but have no vision in life, I'll just be a great worker. But no vision, no dream, no calling. And so you have to decide that I learned earlier on, I was choosing to live a mediocre life, but I didn't know that's what it was. Right, I sat in meditation and I took a step back and saw my life as a whole, and I asked, and I start to see, whoa, I am okay with mediocrity. I'm okay with being mediocre. And I heard myself, I'm okay with being mediocre. It's a really difficult realization. when you are okay with subpar, mediocre life, low standard, it's not alarming because it's not necessarily bad. It's just an okay life. And most people are okay with an okay life. But an okay life is it's a lower standard. Not even a good life. But we will call an okay life a good life because we lie to ourselves. That's what I was doing. I recognized it and made the change. And it was stunning. I was like, I'm okay. I thought my life was good. But when I look at it, it was mediocrity. It was mediocre. My standards were subpar. I kind of believed in myself, not really. Right? Did I really like myself? Not really. But, I'm okay with myself. I didn't even like it. Right? My habits. Are you proud of yourself? No. What does that even mean? And I decided I'm done with mediocre life. The best thing I ever did in my life. But it makes you feel so lonely because I settled higher and most people want to just settle lower. Because it's easier to settle lower than settle higher because you don't have to do much more. Actually, settling lower, you get to do a lot less. To settle higher, you got to do more. Ugh. Ugh. But you're a lot more happy when you settle higher. You're more fulfilled, but it's a lot more work. Many people don't want to do more work. That's why they'll accept mediocrity and call it good. And right, more people are in the gray zone. Like, are you happy with your life? I'm okay. But it's okay. But it's not really a yes, because the okay means, yeah, kind of maybe, but I don't want to admit that it's not because it requires effort. Think about it. Are you fulfilled in your life? It's okay. It's not a resounding yes. Absolutely. I'm okay. That's like a non-answer, which means you're a maybe. So many people are in the maybe, and I was part of that group. I don't know. Maybe. And I was okay with maybe. Okay. But I didn't know I could raise my standard to yes. Yeah, I'm okay, I'm surviving. That's what my standard was. And I realized, what are my other options? I would like to live a great life. What does that take? What does it take for me to live a life where I feel great? It feels like a great life. So I had to go learn what it means, like how to experience greatness in life. And I want that for everybody. But it's not for the people who don't want to do the work. It's a really hard thing to teach people because everything's telling you to be comfortable. Let them do the work. When you come to work, just collect. Right? You're here. You're working per hour. Right? You're just milk the time. Don't give it your all. Just do enough to get the check. Why give your all? Right? If you're working at any fast food chain or any restaurant, just do enough to get by. Why go above and beyond? It's the same pay. But when you live like that, your mentality it keeps you at a low vibration. Being your best raises your vibration and opens more doors of opportunity. But if you don't want to, there's another direction called the get-rich-quick scheme. Sell substance. Do the wrong thing, scam people, steal. So that's why there's so many directions in life, and a lot of it's negative too, and many people will settle because they can get the latest iPhone and a Gucci belt. So that's why you don't come from a family or community that really mentor and raise you well. You'll scam a little here, slang a little here, hustle a little here, just a little wrong thing. And it's what keeps your life at a lower vibration, even if you have more money. That's the scary part. Your money may be up, but your vibration down. Homer says, I did food service too. I wanted to go above and beyond and work in better places, so I was ambitious, but to be honest, my personality type was too anxious for the environment. So I failed and was fired repeatedly. Now I don't feel like I can do things competently, and I'm scared to try because it's humiliating. You're scared to try. Okay. Is that how you want your story to end? Hell no. Then you just gotta learn to be better, gain new skills. You have to learn how to gain some new skills to improve your life. Look at your biggest weakness and learn the skill to improve that. Okay? That's it. But the one thing we're not gonna do is just go ahead and say, I don't feel like I can do things competently and I'm scared. That's gonna get you nowhere. It's easy to just, right, okay, now what? You made up a reason to not move forward. Well, how is your life gonna move forward if you make a reason to not? You use the language that keeps you from growing. So that's why you have to learn new skill, change your mentality. You have to study why you failed in the past. It's huge to see why things didn't work out. It wasn't a skill issue in my observation, they say. It was more anxiety. He says, like I could work well in an environment I was comfortable in because I had been there for so long, but then in a new environment, I'd be totally useless, so they'd fire me after. Well, it is a skill issue because you don't know how to manage your stress and anxiety. You put me anywhere, everyone's gonna be peaceful because I just learned how to operate. That's why I'm so grateful for the working in a high-paced restaurant industry where people are so demanding and you can change the whole vibration of the environment. Right, they say, don't come to TikTok, it's a cesspool. Look how peaceful it is on every platform we're on right now. They say it's not authentic, like live streaming online is not as authentic as in person. They always tell you some limitation, but I work with unlimitation. Homer says, I just meant I can't go to a class to learn how to use a knife better or something. I could go manage my anxiety better. But I'm not sure how to do it. I've tried a lot of things. I've run out of ideas to manage it, to be honest, says Homer. Oh, the classic, I've tried everything. There's just no way to manage it. I've tried everything, y'all. It just doesn't work. So now what? One thing you have to learn is you gotta change your attitude, because you gotta give your heart. You have to fight for yourself. You fight and you give up. But me, right, and then you took a break. If you just didn't stop developing, the issue is you go for a burst. 3 steps forward, 5 steps back. 1 step forward, 3 steps back. Because you have to work on your discipline. You're smart, but no discipline. That's why no results. Well, why don't you have discipline? No patience. Audio peaking. Why no patience? No meditation. Nobody taught you how to be patient. Is it difficult to learn patience? That's why you're here, homie. No patience. For yourself. You gotta learn how to exercise patience. You know how to be more patient? Listen to you more. You gotta learn to listen. Your brain is going like this all the time. But because you're not listening, you're just constantly talking. That's how I used to be. You don't know how to slow this down. As you're trying to figure out how to be patient, it just doesn't work. You're using this to figure everything out, and you're missing this part right here. You have a good heart. You're just not exercising its potential. You're more familiar with here. That being said, we help people here every day. Every day. If you come here wanting to learn, you'll learn. It's free. Welcome, Lori and Carolyn. But if you don't want it bad enough, you'll keep making excuses for why you can't figure it out. That's why you have to have this thing called the beginner's mind, the hunger to figure stuff out. When you get caught up in losing the beginner's mind, right, you disconnect because it's a journey to climb the mountain. Sometimes when you don't have a good skill at mountain climbing, it's difficult. Well, how do you gain more skill at climbing the mountain? You keep climbing and practicing. Climb the mountain. Right? Many people go, it's too difficult, and so they stop practicing how to climb mountain. They stop journeying, so they just stand still. There's a mountain to conquer. The inner mountain. That's what you're conquering. A lot of people use that reason. I've tried everything, it just doesn't work. The classic. Right? A lot of the ego will often say that because it wants to give up. I must be the anomaly. I must be, right, the exception. It just can't figure it out. I get it too. I used to think like that in the beginning, baby spiritual. But how do I break that? I just never give up and find a different way to do the same thing. Find a different way to do the same thing. If this way doesn't work, let me try another way. But before I try another way, I commit to this way for 1 year. I commit to things for at least a year before I move on. Because I want to make sure I actually learn something rather than just trying a bunch of stuff and moving on. A year is a really good dedication time, at least 6 months. Like when I study spirituality that I resonate with, I commit for a year. Thich Nhat Hanh, Abraham Hicks, Michael Beckwith, Jim Rohn, Theravada Buddhism, Zen, Paramahansa Yogananda, This Thanet, for example, has come a long way to reach this point, but he keeps doing Twitch even when times were difficult on Twitch and still probably difficult sometimes. People always want the ego. It loves it loves for things to be easy. Right? That's what it just wants things to be easy. Naturally, right? Because it wants comfort, just enough to survive. Your humanness, it just wants to survive. But your spirit, it wants you to thrive. But to learn to connect to the spirit is not just like connection. You have to build relationship, see the difference. Is ego or heart? Homer says, I wouldn't say I've tried everything, but I've tried, I guess, the things that are accessible to me. I'm still trying now, but I notice that I get more discouraged over time with each failure. And my ability keeps getting lower and lower. It's like a vicious cycle. Please change your damn language, bro. You're so good at making stories up about how you're gonna stay the same. Holy crap. You're a professional at making excuses. Look at your language. You're consistent with doubt and limitations. You got to learn to change your attitude, your mentality, your language. Because you have to, if you go and read your past 5 paragraphs that you typed, okay? This is what I'm going to read everything you typed today so you can see your language. It's doubt, fear, and worry, limitations, why you can't, and all the excuses to why you just can't, why it's difficult. Right? You're like convincing yourself that it's very difficult, and you go, yes, it's difficult. So you end up just staying the same. Sometimes it feels like the thing, okay, I did food service too. I wanted to go above and beyond and work in better places. I was ambitious, but, the big but, my personality type was too anxious for the environment, so I failed and was fired repeatedly. Now I don't feel like I can do things competently, right? You've come to a resolution. Now I don't feel like I can do things competently. I'm scared to try because it's humiliating. You've settled at this mentality, okay? I just want to show you where you're at with your mentality. That's your main thing right now. You've come to the conclusion and accepted, right? I don't feel like I can do things competently, and I'm scared to try because it's humiliating. Okay, then he says it wasn't really a skill issue. It's more anxiety, like I could work well in an environment I was comfortable in because I had been there for a long time. But in the new environment, I'd be totally useless. Okay. So they'd fire me after a few weeks. Okay. I wouldn't say I've tried everything, but I've tried, I guess, the things that are accessible to me. I'm still trying now, but I notice, there's the big but again. I notice that I need more that I get more discouraged. There's your identity coming back, and I notice that I get more discouraged over time with each failure, and my ability keeps getting lower and lower. It's like a vicious cycle. It's like you're set on your identity, your mentality. Right? You're set on that. But you don't realize that. So you have to learn to reprogram your language, your mentality, and be patient, but you need discipline. Right? It takes time for the plant to grow, for the seed to grow. Right? It's like when you don't see the plant grow, you don't think that, right? When you first water the seed, it's not going to grow right away. It's like maybe you're good at growing some things, but it's not fulfilled. The things that you truly want doesn't seem to work because it requires you to be more patient. It requires you to change your identity and mentality. Which in turn has a lot to do about something that you don't realize is called your ego. You have a good heart, but you freaking doubt yourself too much, homie. And it comes from somewhere in your family. Like somebody taught you that skill. Good heart, but you doubt yourself. And you have a heart like there's a disharmony in your family. Okay? Which means somebody raised you with a doubting mentality about themselves and their potential in life. They have a good heart, but they constantly doubt. And you just turned out just like them, but you don't realize the karmic cycle. And there's a lot of family healing that you need to do, and self-healing, because you're around people who are not healing. You say this, I don't feel like I can do things competently, and I'm scared to try because it's humiliating. This is the key right there. Why is it humiliating? Why do you think that? Where does that mentality come from? Who did you learn that from? It didn't just come out of nowhere. The people that raised you or the people you were around the most had that mentality right there. Shame, guilt, blame. And there's a lot of fire, and there's like a quiet anger with there's animosity with your family. And that's why it led you to getting fired, because getting fired, that's a huge reason. It is like, when you're a great worker, they're not trying to fire you at all. But when there's a disharmony and there's a disharmony in yourself and family, you gotta step back and see the big picture. Okay? So a lot of this is about your healing yourself and with your family. There's a family thing that you don't realize is in play. That's kind of destabilizing your harmony. Okay. So they say, I think that's true. I put a lot of pressure on myself and I want to succeed. I think I would be less anxious if I was comfortable going my own speed, but that would be settling for mediocrity, which I don't want. That's why I feel humiliated, because it feels like my place is lower. Who taught you that mentality? Where does it come from? Where did you learn that mentality from? That just like that if you're not an overachiever, if you don't make us proud, then you're not good enough. Who taught you that? That's what you need to get to the bottom of. It's like I grew up wanting to make my parents proud, but I kept failing. So I felt like a loser, but the person I needed to make proud was me. I kept failing at making my parents proud, so I just always thought I'm not good enough because I couldn't even make them proud in the way they wanted. Right? Anyways, I plan to leave the stream early today because I've been beat. I'm helping my friend John, very sick still. And so I spent a lot of time just I really don't want to, but I listen to my body because I love myself. So yeah, get to the bottom of that, Homer. Yeah, I've been pushing myself real hard today, so that's why I have to water my mango. You know what I mean? My mango need nourishment. And the thing is, Homer, if you truly want to progress, be a good student, be an excellent student. Be here more. Talk to Takashi, talk to Disillusion on Twitch. Right? Talk to people, like get engaged, say hi. Right? People are having a lot of amazing results, like Sister Tanya, many people. There's a lot of people in here who have risen. They find hope again. It's free. You just gotta show up. You got nothing to lose. You say you want it. Hello, welcome. Right? You say you want it. We've been doing the work in here. You gotta be all in when it comes to figuring yourself out. But when I see you, I remember how I used to be at the very beginning. Oh my gosh. That's why, right? When I see your story, I remember my life was miserable living to make my parents proud. But I couldn't do that, so I felt so low. And the last person I asked, wait, what do I want? Can I make myself proud first? Can I set let me do me. And so here I am, 12 years later. He says, I just need to get back to working again. It's important to survive, but I'm being too egotistical about it, I think. For sure. You feel entitled to something better. You've been blessed with a job, but you think you deserve better. So you don't do a great job where you're at because you feel entitled to something better. So many people do that. They feel like they deserve better, but they don't even show gratitude for what they got. Why would the universe give you something better? So the universe goes, oh, you're not grateful for my little blessing? We're going to fire you because you're ungrateful. I used to sell hot dogs at IKEA, y'all. I used to wash cars at John Eagle Acura. Right. To get here, I sold used books. I Uber people's food. Right? You got to do whatever it takes to get to your dream, but keep your dream alive. Right? It's not about the destination. Where you're at, be excellent all the time. Every time I pick up an Uber driver, I pick up somebody as an Uber driver, I say the universe sent me this person. Let me give them the most royal drive. So I would drive so good and they would just, I got a 5-star rating, okay? 4.99, but it went back to 5. People, I've never seen an Uber driver with a with a rating as high as yours. I'm like, it matters to me that I maintain that, because I'm not here to just be Uber driver. I want to be the best that I could be for me and you, because you were crossing path. I'd be mentoring people be crying in the seat, they're talking about their children, like this is the best conversation, they throw the tip, like, oh my gosh, right? Some dudes like, this conversation is great, let me privately tip you. For real. But because I know I'm just passing by as an Uber driver, because the universe needs me to know more how the world operates. The universe made me a wedding photographer for 3 years so I can see how the culture and religion operates. Right? The universe made me work at the Cheesecake Factory for 3.5 years so I can see how families in the mainstream operate, where they eat, the standards in food service, how people are living, how many people in the service industry smoking so much, drinking so much. How can I be of service? Many people come home after a long day of work, they need good vibes. What are you going to do to be the change? Here we are. Every job that I went through is a lesson that led me here. You got to see it like that. I'm just here passing by. But when I'm here with you, I'm here to build here. Right? Cheesecake Factory, just pass by. Right? Selling hot dogs at IKEA, just passing by. Selling used books to Amazon, just passing by. Massage therapy, just passing by. Right? Working at how many Thai restaurants? Just passing by. So many Thai restaurants. He says, one more question. How do you not settle for mediocre life, but also be I know you want to ask more, but I think what you need to learn is to just appreciate the life you have right now. With your mentality, right, where you're at right now, your doubt, fear, and worries, celebrate that. Your life is about to change. You got here to this conversation in your life. You didn't give up enough to have this conversation. You are hungry enough to ask questions. You didn't really give up. Deep down, you want to figure it out. You almost want to give up. And you ask that random dude online at 3 a.m. before he was going to play that flute. One question. Oh, never mind. And I put the flute down because you actually wanted to be better in life. Props. Hell yeah. That's what it's about right there. You do want to figure it out. I used to hate working at the Cheesecake Factory for 2 years, and I worked there 3.5 years, okay? I had nightmares about working there, but on the second year, I almost got fired, and an awakening happened. Follow your bliss. In everything that you do it with bliss. Do it with bliss. And then I learned to love. Some tables don't tip me. I get to take care of people even if they don't tip me. Thank you, the universe, for letting me serve people who don't even tip. One day, on one Saturday, 3 tables, no tip. But I could see that they weren't going to tip already because they treat me like they treat you bad. But I say, universe, I'm here for it. Even if they don't tip, I want to give them excellent service, even if they don't want to make eye contact. I'm not going to let people, all right, I'm not going to let like the way people treat me change how I behave. I'm not here because of the money. I'm here because I want to be a good human being. But many people, oh my God, another table don't tip. Oh, second table don't tip. Ah, God. When somebody don't tip, I say, thank you, universe. I serve more than just for money. I serve my brother and sister, even though $0. Because some things are worth more than a couple dollars. This thing right here. Faith and love. And when you get that lesson, the door open like oh, what the? For real. When I was at work, the walls of the building were fading because I could tell because my relationship with universe strong. The walls of the Cheesecake Factory were fading, and I knew the next opportunity coming already. In 3 months, I became a wedding videographer. And I say, universe, I don't want food service job anymore. I deserve something better. I've been food service 10 years already. I believe I'm ready for something greater. Because before I used to think I can only do food service job because it's the only field I have experience. But I deserve better. Wedding videographer. Evoke photography. Breathing in. Mango Gang, please love your damn self, por favor, thank you. My energy lower today, so it might not seem like it, but it's the truth. I know, it's like, wait, what? My body feel it, but the spirit go, are you gonna hit home run or you're not gonna hit home run? I'm gonna hit home run, coach. So keep coming back, Homer. If you want to change your life, I want to see you around here more. If you respect what we do in here, you don't have to. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you, G Kitchen, Tanya, Vivian. Thank you to Silverback, with Lawa, Alyosha. Por favor. Thank you, Jakita. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much. The end. Por favor. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you, Sister Lori.